is why we're progging it. This is also what happens when I'm relaxed. When I relax, everything goes a little more chill. I did it on the beat drop. There's a chest here, somewhere. Alteration. Surprised he didn't aggro. Oh, there's my purity. I finally got purity. Can't believe I died to Pox. What a way to go. As a warrior on a floor, having ability down floor or something. No, I didn't have... Yeah, I think it was the frailty thingy that was there. Welcome back to the ads, guys. Thank you for your patience. Oh. This will be a mimic. Not this time. I got this song in negotiation roll now, just now. It's, probably early on, yeah. I think as time goes on, not yet, not anymore, but if you're early, then yeah. Okay, give me like a strength so I can go faster. Sure, I'll use it now. There is a votive here. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Like, where the hell's the chest? Good. Another shank. Any specific forwards to farm pots, or are you always net positive? Yeah, always net positive. I never explicitly farmed anything. Not Aether Pool, not pots. To give you a perspective, Young, yesterday we went 15 hours. We did like a number of attempts. We got to 10, died. We got to 44, died. We got to 50, died. We got to 60, died. We got to 84, died. I got 63 potsherds on the 15 hours yesterday. So the amount of potsherds you get is way more than you get in Heaven Behind EO in general too. Oh look, raising. Hope you're having a good time. I am. Always tweet to I appreciate it. And right now this is work. This is actually different work. It's not towards the guides at the moment, but it's actually prog. And it's something that you're not going to see very often on my end, because a lot of times you're seeing me just get through the content, explain the content. Now we're going prog. Now we're learning. And just like how some of you guys learn this stuff, I'm learning it. I'm in your footsteps now, right? So this is a different kind of work, but it's still cool nonetheless. Have I gotten 71 plus? I'm gonna see now. I haven't paid attention to that. But I don't know. I want to say probably, but I can't say that for sure. I'll try to open all the bronze chests to find out. Since I'll do Attack on Warrior, hell yeah, dude. Our proc point is 86 technically, so... I am slowly putting them up, by the way, on YouTube. Our attempts are getting up on YouTube. I don't want to like inundate the channel like with a lot of posts all in one day, so we're kind of spreading them out. But my attempts that I did yesterday are getting posted, with a big thanks to my video editor for that one. Yeah, getting 2 potsherds per chest is sick. That's what really expedites it. Oh, didn't realize I got this one. Okay, nice. Final to be here. Jiggly. Yeah, same. I almost thought I was gonna get a speeding ticket from Score X. Especially with the sprint. Is that the votive? No, it's a return. Okay. If it was a votive, I would have dumped this. I'll stay on this mode for now. Look, looks so happy and angry. Jiggly. I got the Zoomy Boo first Swift, so much fun with it. It was like... I was annoying chat because I kept triggering the sound effect. I'm like, this is actually annoying. But it's the PvP sprint. If you've never done PvP, that's your sprint in PvP. Four chests, north, south, east, west. How's the climb going? I'm stuck a little bit. We've been doing the checkpoint at 71. I got as high as like 86, we died in 86, and I haven't been able to get past 80 in a while. Because I keep dying at 71, and we've been here for 4 hours, so... It's been a little slow, but I'm chalking it up to progression either way. We're getting more... We're kind of limit testing now, especially just because we can keep repeating at 71, so that's been good. I kind of wish I was still progressing more floors as opposed to the same floor set, but... This is honestly my usual progression. You know, like, I talk about this often, like, even with Palace of the Dead. You get that first run where you get really high, and then you start feeling like you want to get back there, so you do a little rushing, you're like, oh, I got the previous floor set, but then you keep dying because you keep dying to dumb things. That's essentially where we are right now. We're in that regression before we get back to progression. But all of this is not a waste of time. Like, this is all things that I'm learning and adjusting as we go along. You know, sometimes people may think that, like, they die in a certain floor. Like, if they PB'd at 170 Palace and they died at, like, 150, they felt like they wasted their time because you didn't get back to where you started. But that process is still a big learning process. You're still learning something from there. You just have to look at it that way. You just have to kind of almost convince yourself that, yeah, I'm learning something from it. I tried this out. This didn't work. I tried this. This didn't work. That's where we're at right now. So this will take as long as it needed. And the interesting parallel was when I did EO progression on day 2, I spent 12 hours on stream, and I never got past 41 set because I kept dying on that set 3 times. That was my thing. Got my nice. Congratulations, Tyrant. Proud of you, dude. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, I'm enjoying the whole progression part of it for me. Like, this is a fun thing for me, so I'm having a good time. His mobs are way squishier than EO. It really gives a strong feeling of safety than you just getting rolled. I mean, also, like, not fighting an enemy forever. That's the other thing, too. Hey, Toby, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I think that was the part of the slog in EO, is that enemies would just take so long to die. So it felt like you were fighting them forever. You don't quite feel like that here, which is kind of nice. I should open his bronze chest. I'm gonna go back for Rory to check this bronze chest. I said I was gonna open bronze chest. I'll check him. Doing this for Rory. Ultra potion. What's my favorite floor set? Up to this point... Maybe the 61 at the moment because of the camo frogs. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Now that's actually funny to see a Phoenix down. We like science. But I'm doing another solo job. You don't know why? I mean, look, I'm destined to get at least 21 clears here, so I mean, you know. For me, it's like, that's just gonna happen. It's more like, man, why are you getting number 30? That's when the question comes in, but like getting... Oh, hi. Arrogance might be my favorite enemy just because of how it looks. The one that patrols here. Potion. So I got an Ultra, a Phoenix, and a Potion, Roy. The heal one. Camo Frog is my favorite. Like, that is by far my favorite enemy. I had a feeling, dude. Always the damn landmine. I mean, not the landmine, the luring. That's what I've been seeing from monsters up here, just potions of Phoenix sounds. Interesting, okay. We'll try to open more, we'll see what's up. Maybe they just hate you specifically, you know? For anyone that has climbed or doing the climb, are intuition palms rare? They seem normal to me. 15 posture, 61 to 70, not a single one since. Here's a follow-up question: Are they? Did you get any 51 plus, Rory? I wonder if they're adjusted for the checkpoint. No, I'm doing checkpoints. This is a checkpoint, fried soap. Actually, my current actual solo file is on 61 plus, and the reason I'm not even using that right now is it doesn't have any raising, and I'm very concerned about it continuing. So we're doing checkpoints to just get more experience before I go back into that file. If I had raising, I'd be more confident to continue the file. I've had 0 raising. I mean, I would I think like my mentality changed that the world race is over, fried soap. I think if I was still within the world race like grasps, I would have just kept going and just kind of rolled the dice to see if I can figure out the mechanics and everything. So you would just basically keep going from 1. But now that the world race is done, I'm not really going for anything other than myself. I'm looking at it more practically. What's gonna make more sense to me to give me the highest chance of victory kind of thing. So watched your POTD solo. Got in my first run into 120. Nice. Died because I don't pay attention. That's okay, man. It happens. A lot of people get that, so it's all good. You learn. You get better next time, you know? Had a lot of fun doing with your blind 4-man. Excited to see differences. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna see some differences. I could almost guarantee that for sure. I've certainly enjoyed the solo run at the moment. Like, I'm having a blast doing this. So, I certainly hope you have a good time when you get there. That's the exit over there. Loud. Hey Shabu, how's the new D dungeon treating me? Good. I'm having a blast. Still trying to get some progression. Have gotten 2 more floors of progression. Trying to get myself back to 81 so I can get more learning. But it's been good so far. Thank you for asking. Still ready for a long... Dude, I actually... Just a couple, like a half hour ago, my mind was blown that I've been uptime for 4 hours already. I'm like, we've just been vibing, chilling. I'm like, I've been here for 4 hours already? What in the world? But it's been 4.5 hours, so... Yeah, that's when you know you're having blast, when time is just flying, and I'm having a really good time. Even though we haven't really made too much progression today, but... That is part of the progression. The lack of progression is part of the progression, you know? Feels like I've been working for 30 hours? Yeah, I get that. I understand that. That's good to hear. I'm getting into it now. Ooh, definitely give me your feedback, Shabu. Let me know what you think of it and everything. So do I pick up that strength now? Yeah, sure, I'm lazy. What's the next thing? Oh, sprint is on the next floor. Okay. Pull this one instead. Potion. Yeah, now, like, Roar, you have me thinking, if you're still listening. I wonder if they manipulated the potsherd drop rate on the checkpoint floor, but then they're better on the one after that? Because actually, I think I recall getting a good amount of potsherds in 81. And you said you got a good amount of potsherds in 61. So maybe it's one of those things where it's like, they don't want you just hopping into 71 and just, like, reloading the instance just to get potsherds. You didn't get any in 81 personally. I think I got them in 81. I just have not been there enough. So I'll have to see when we get back there. When we get back there. Also interesting about the person that, the gamer that noted the little less intuition. Because that would be actually kind of cool. But that might just be confirmation bias. I really appreciate the sustaining potion travel. Yes. Yeah, I think what is really good, Fried Soap, it's the fact that they changed the pool of what you can get from the chests. Because originally, it was you get a potion, or Phoenix Down, or Potsherd. You know? So you get one, you can't get the other. Now it's like, you can open a chest, and you can get an Ultra Potion, 2 Potsherds, and a potion all at once. So they're all on their own drop table. So they all have their own separate way of getting into it, which means a higher chance to pick it up. And I think that is why it's awesome. Not to mention, a double Potsherd is huge when you're trying to get potions. So chest loot's a bit more interesting in PT. It's a lot more logical. Like, we had this discussion slightly earlier before that I think the way they handled PT with the quality of life, the things that us soloers will know, that the party guys probably won't care about, which is fine, because they don't need to care about this, but the details of those quality of life things that affect the solo runs are good. They're good decisions, in my opinion. Well, it isn't just that. It's not simply getting more Potsherds in the chest. I mean, that's also a thing. It's the fact that it's on a separate drop table. So you can still get a lazy potion, but you also get a Potsherd on top of it, you know? Make that change in all the deep dungeons, game. That's all you need to do. I have. I do think that... I agree with some of the gamers that they feel like the negative votees are kind of lame. I think the buffs that they give are really good, but I definitely would prefer to get more penalized for using it, because it honestly doesn't feel like a penalty for getting the negative one. Because almost all of them you can basically get past with some sort of Pomander. So I kind of want a little more penalty. Now granted, maybe they'd look at the Godmother and the ball as like, okay, you need to be more strategic with how you use it, because you can die doing them. But I definitely would like to feel more penalized, because all the ones that are there are kind of, you trying to just shrug your shoulders, right? You have no map, okay, whatever. If you're good with map direction like I am, I don't care. If you have a sight, you can burn a sight. It's almost like thinking of it like a big floor in Heaven on High. You will have gamers who won't safety in sight because they're fine with it. It's like that logic. Some people, it's a guaranteed sight, fine. Some other people, maybe not so much. The trap one, I can't understand the trap one. Like, you know, it's like, oh, it does more traps. Well, okay, but like, it doesn't really feel threatening. I think we've deduced it down to the fact that maybe it just guarantees a trap in every room. But even then, like, as the solo runner, you're assuming that every room has a trap to begin with, so it's like it doesn't really change anything. Guaranteed gloom is just like it's just you brace for impact. Gloom is gloom, right? Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So that's why it's like, it doesn't feel like any of the negatives are that bad. Should be at least 3 traps. Yeah, you should have traps in the hallways. You know? Traps in the hallways, multiple traps in a room. But guaranteeing them in a room doesn't... You know... It's like, that feels like that's a disconnect in my head. Like, they were trying to go for something, but like, the way we handle traps, it's like, who cares, you know? That's what my assessment was. It looks like traps 1 is as well guaranteed per room. Yeah. I think I'm posting something on Twitter, or I already did, asking Twitter what they think that votive does. Just out of curiosity, maybe someone knows something, but to me it's just kind of a pointless one. Yeah, I don't think it could, Josh. That's fair. I don't think I've seen that yet. I'm not sure if it's possible, but you could be right. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I don't think the gloom is a different gloom though. What's up, yo, Mia? What's up, dude? How have you been? I'm sure you've been in PT, right? I hope you're having a good time. Look at me power walk. Look at this power walk, guys. I am walking with purpose. Nay, congratulations! I'm gonna catch you guys soon. I'm like stuck in 71 because I keep doing silly things. I'll catch you guys soon. Should trigger that on walking speed. I am walking faster though. Purification is a useless bomb, so sad. Yeah, I haven't really seen a good use for it. You watching streaming? Cheer. Yeah, hey, at least I'm not spoiling you. So that's good. It's good to see the gamers that are kind of done and like they're not gonna get spoiled anymore. This is your favorite? Nice. Yeah, I am very curious about people's opinions on this one. We definitely have both sides. We have some people who definitely don't like it. We have a lot of people who do like it. May get some new people in because of PT, which would be great. So I'm interested to see how this goes along as time goes on. I think of a few enemies in that would like purification. I think it's beautiful location, good music, good selection. They added a lot for me. My favorite is definitely either this one or Heaven on High, but I have soloed C full shoe. Fair. Yeah, I need to clear first. Maybe get a couple under my belt to see what I feel about this this one. To go through the routine. Because essentially I have two thoughts of it, right? The initial prog of doing the content, and then the routine of, like, re-clearing. No, it does not work for Pox. Fantastic question, by the way. I would say that's the most common question. It does not work for Pox. We've tried it both ways, where, like, if you had Pox on, did it get rid of it? Or if it blocks it, doesn't either. Yeah. I missed it. I actually can't even reuse it again. I want to see if there's an AoE that comes out of Rolling Barrage, but I don't think so. I think it just fires off. So it's like a fitter. Oh, it is! Oh, it is, okay. Because the importance to that is that it could possibly give me an indication when one is nearby if I don't see it. We have died to one of those so far, so... One thing I think of is safety for disorientation mobs. The one that makes a spinning hand. Oh yeah. But even then, you could stop that move. I mean, I think you could stun and silence, so... And line of sight, maybe? Not sure. Get rid of this bird. This is proximity. Thanks, Blue. Alright, have a good one, man. Do you feel any time crunch with tanks on higher floors? I do not. This is a checkpoint file, Raven. We started at 71 for this one, and I do not feel fearful of my time here. I mean, maybe because I haven't gotten an incense yet, so maybe, but... Not really. We're kind of just strolling along. Yeah, I was thinking like you could do that for like an AoE trap thing, but I don't know. It seems so niche. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, you know what I mean? To just use a purification just for that. Oh wait, you're using that one. And I got you, huh? Okay, focus on you. As long as I don't get wombo comboed here. Oh, another bronze chest will check for Rory. Ultra potion. Okay, now alright, let's go, dude. Congrats. Are you doing it on Dancer? Your go-to? What is the most surprising song that you guys heard in PT? Honestly, the Sins and the Scions. I did not expect that to hear that one. The piano ones are very interesting. I was expecting Pulse 2 to be here, so we got Pulse 2. I am surprised that they ended up using a Pulse 2 track for the boss team. That surprises me, because I would have thought they would use the classic boss team, but they went with the Pulse 2, and that's great. This is Proximity. I'm almost certain. Yeah, it is Proximity, okay. Yeah, I mean, I tested that one before, and it's good to know, because there are not that many Proximity enemies around here. I'm certain that's not Proximity. I gotta check the other one in the next set, if we get there. If we get there. Just kind of banking on getting some incenses, and we've gotten literally none. I might aggro you. We did. Okay. I think it's funny because I think I've gotten used to the Pulse 2 stuff because I have it on my playlist. So I hear those songs pretty often. So I guess in that sense it doesn't surprise me because of that, but... Oh, I don't have a fortune. God damn it. I have nothing to wipe this. Frick. I have nothing for that room. God damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna produce something to do. Okay, so I'm gonna see if this is sound, because I think it is, or proxim. Oh, well, can't find out now. At least it's like... Kinda hope I get a poison fruit here so I can actually wipe that room out. Oh, nice. Let's go. I really need to check chests here to see what I'm gonna get. Because I hope I can pick up something. I haven't seen any silver chests, by the way. Check him. Just in case he goes boom. You're going boom. I got a Phoenix Down. I feel like, man, maybe they replaced the potsherds with Phoenix Downs up here. Get your potsherds early. The answer is fun, same as EO. The tech step burst nukes them down. Anything that feels scary without issues. Gotcha. All the way over there. This detention just makes me remember how amazing Shadowbringer was and still is. Endwalker is still my favorite, but Shadowbringer is going to be uniquely fascinating even the years later. Truly no other content like that in 14. This was the deep dungeon we should have had, man. In Shadowbringers. They finally gave us the Shadowbringer deep dungeon. So now it's the Dawntrail deep dungeon. Endwalker... No, you can then, I guess, call Endwalker Deep Dungeon last time. The one, the EO's Endwalker Deep Dungeon now. I called that the Shadowbringer Deep Dungeon, now there's no doubt this is the Shadowbringer Deep Dungeon. So you're not the Dawntrail one. Purification. Oh yeah, it's just what I needed. So what... Yeah, I haven't gotten out of this damn set yet. It's been 5 hours, I'm still here. DT 2028? Yeah, probably. All cyborgs? I'll take it. Don't necessarily mind being a cyborg. What's been taking me out in the 70 set? Focus. I'm playing very relaxed, so I'm not really trying per se. Like I'm not putting all it into it. So I'm just dying to my own just not paying attention. Like fully, you know. Silly mistakes, luring traps, blah blah blah, you name it. In this case, I'm gonna take a freaking pox, so you know, because I pulled too early. Like I'm not playing 71. Like I would typically play 71 if this was like a real file, you know what I mean? Sliding with no pawns makes these higher checkpoints a bit trickier. Honestly, I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not really that big of a negative. I mean, time is getting a little spicy now, but I'm not really worried about it, if I have to be completely honest. Like, if this was maybe some of the other deep dungeons, yes, but I'm not really worried here. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to empty it out, though. Pemsless, no, I think we can get through the enemies a lot easier. Like, they're not as spongy. I could be just kind of, I don't know, decent at the content maybe, but I'm not having too much of an issue getting through, you know? Why did I go here? Because I have ears, that's why. Audio cues are important to me. I heard this thing walking a mile away. So I'm gonna have to flight the next floor because my time is dicey. And I'm probably gonna have to deal with the boss normally, which kind of sucks too. It's a first world problem. This is not great. No, don't do it. Okay. Can't trick me, that's an Anzu. Have I encountered? No. Elvis kind of confirmed this earlier. Blind and no abilities don't exist. Did you say that there's Shinseis in the higher floors? I did say there's Shinseis in the higher floors. Which killed me. I'd really like to get to the next floor now because I have 2 raising. They are indeed patrols. Blind's so annoying? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's worse than that. I mean, do you want to know, or like... Or do you want to find out? I had the exact same thought process, and then I died. Okay, so the mechanic they have is that they'll, at least from what I've seen, they have a triple blow and a quadruple blow. And what will happen is, you can run away from it, it doesn't matter, it's like a buff. So if it's a triple blow, they're gonna do 3 kind of hits on you. But after the 3 hits, they follow with a one-shot tonal, non-telegraph. And you have to move away from it. You have to go away from, like, behind them. So if it's 4, you gotta wait for 4, then move. If you move beforehand, they track you, so you have to move on the last hit. And it is a pure one-shot. At least it one-shot me on tank, so... No, it hasn't been a thing since Heaven on High. You can't spin an EO, you can't spin here. It is disabled. I think that's the best way I can put it, it's disabled. Sounds miserable. Yeah, especially when you, like, if you don't count it correctly, you don't pay attention, like, you're kind of screwed, you know? I mean, you can play around by running in a circle, you'll probably be fine that way, but... I don't even have haste. I didn't pick up haste. I'm also very confused. I have gotten Frailty voted twice now, and I've only had kill 3 enemies. Really? Interesting. That is proximity. Very much proximity. I mean, there could be something. We definitely need more sample size to see, because you are going to have to think outside the box for a lot of these things. So it's possible that that's new. Okay, time to do the boss normally without a fairy helping me. At least we get banger music for this whole thing. Doing group run, I had no idea. Nice. Yeah. I hope I can get there today. Boom, boom, boom. You know, I have nothing to go faster. This is all down to my own DPS. I'm gonna hope we have enough DPS for this. Yep, I don't have fairy. Thank you, Kraken. I think this is gonna be good for the timers, for people doing time. Boss kill timers without a fairy. Tincture. I mean, am I off time? Like, what's the math right now? So am I not on pace? I don't know if I have a tincture. I mean, I have grade 6. Am I fine? Okay. Am I doing Shadow Death? Okay. Gonna be tight. Alright. It looks touch and go. Alright, at least it'll make it exciting, I suppose. It looks like I am gaining on time, though. I shouldn't probably fail mechanics. Will I drop strength? If it's towards the end, I'll re-up strength, it's fine. I just want to try to get to the 90 boss. Almost ran back into that. Oh yeah, I should just pop it. I feel like we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I crossed under 20% before the 2-minute mark, we're fine. I do have to worry about the strength dropping, but we're definitely going ahead of pace. I thought about using purification. If it was the paralyzed, I would have, but it was the bleed, so I didn't really care. And the question is, do I re-up the strength? Maybe not. But it's not going to be in a burst window. Oh, I am not in a good position. Yeah, I could pot the burst. Might be okay, though. I gotta do more than 1% every 10 seconds. Eh, 0.1, fun. 20 seconds, all good. All the time I needed. And 2 raising, nice. Okay. Made that tight. Unnecessarily tight, but that's fine. No big deal. Okay, so 81 plus, we're back in here. Let's try to get to 90. Now I have 2 raisings. Let's see how that goes. Also, dear Juno, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. So hang tight. We'll do an ad break. Usually try to add time the ad breaks in between the floors so you miss the least amount of action, but I'm actually going to stand up, stretch, and do all the fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Let's play some background music. Guys, I'm going to grace you. Velvet's in chat. I told her to get on the piano. She's going to get on the piano. So she's going to play some music for you while I'm away, alright guys? So BRB, do this one. Let's go. This is literally Velvet playing this. Like, I am not kidding. This is actually Velvet playing, not live, but this is her music, so. Really good. Alright. Okay, time to cut her off. As rude as possible. Just like, I literally just take the piano away from her hands as she's still playing as she's still hitting the buttons. Alright, 81. Got a new PB? Did you clear? Thanks, man. Nice! Alright, I hope I can see that today. Let's do it. I have 2 raising. Give myself a big chance on the boss if I can. We're gonna move. I'm gonna take this a little seriously here because I really want to get moving. So, that's not implying I didn't take it seriously before. I mean, I know. Gotta stay shortly through work in the morning. Good. I'm proud of you, Willow. Mr. Former Rank 1. Thanks, little Tubby. Oh, I wanted to test this aggro. So to get all my incenses back because I got 0 last set. Yep, that's what I guessed as much in this set. Typical deep dungeon shenanigans. Why would I expect anything less than that? Abracadabra? Wait, why? I saw you saying that in Ross's chat. Why abracadabra? Motif candelabra? Is that what you say when you run into the votive? You just say abracadabra and like you know, like just like make hand motions or something? Yeah? I figured as much. Yeah. It's an abracadabra. Ultra potion. Auto sprints. Does my chat respond with yeah, do they respond with Alakazam to Velvet? Well, wait, they do if she's live. Big brain. If she's actually live, they do. Yeah, but yeah, burn. Look, I have it used for purification. Oh my god. Most useful Pomander in the game right there. Have to go to stream when it's not live randomly attack. Yes, you might actually catch her. You might actually catch her, like, responding. What's my favorite? Votive. Hands down, I like the Votive system. I do wish it was tuned a little bit harder, because it's a little simple. Like, it's definitely like a starter, and I hope that they do more with it in the future, but the Votive for it, for sure. That must be an enrage. You can't complain about purification. That's my stream. That's your stream gimmick. Wait, how so? Kaboom! Because I can't figure out what it's designed for and it's driving me crazy. It's designed for the gremlin. I just use it for the gremlin. It's designed for you standing in mechanics. Oh. That's fair. You know what? I can't blame that. You okay, sir? You're looking at a wall. That is a massive saving. Wow. Oh, I want to test this one out. Man, if this weapon glows, it's so... I like the detail on the weapon. It's so nice. Okay, okay, your proximity. I get it. All right. I'm almost certain that's proximity. You know, I actually appreciate these conversations, by the way, because like I said, I'm going to put out a survey, right? I'm going to put out a survey sometime soon. And these are actually things I might edit the survey with these very particular questions, like purification. Like, what do you think about purification? And I'm very interested if, like, the consensus from everyone comes back, you know? So that'll be something I'm keeping in mind when I bring out the survey, certain specific questions and like that. You miss no heal force? I'm glad lethargy is not back. That I'm glad about. To discard? I mean, you could use them. I guess that's discarding them, right? And like, I'm happy we don't have like a really overpowered Pomander, and the poison fruit is like rare enough, like a typical Magicite. So like even like, okay, so like we did the 80 boss, right? And I had nothing. Like even though we had a good spread of Pomanders, I had nothing to speed me up. It was just like, okay, let's just game. That was the thing with like even Heaven on High. You had a lot of ways out to go faster if needed, but frailty for the next one. I couldn't pick up the other one because it was already out and had to... And so, oh yeah, that's just like the demi-clones. The demi-clones, once you have it out, you can't do anything with it unless you die. I'm moving so much faster than the 71 set at the moment. Oh, interesting. That just vanishes. Huh. It doesn't have a death animation, it just vanishes. Found the poison in the last room. Was nothing, needed to die anymore. Would have discarded the regen if was possible, yeah. What do you think of the HP with the pap? Respectable. I mean, I definitely like overall the HP better than EO. I think it's contributing to the fact that I'm not worried about time. Because that was a common question I was getting. I don't know if you got that question too, Finn, when you were doing Paladin. About like, oh, I'm worried about the tank time, like how's the run going? Like, I don't think I've ever been worried about time on Warrior, only when I was low Ether Bolt. Like, that's just how it feels at the moment. And that's probably an attributing factor to like the way the enemies are HP-wise and how fast they die. I don't complain. I mean, I don't really like banging on the same enemy for a very long time. It just feels kind of boring. God damn it. Oh my god, I'm making a mess of this. They went to the right, yeah. No. God damn it. Okay, now this is more complicated than it needs to be. I'm gonna wishing him. Because I'm gonna get punted around everywhere. Not sure about the pox though. Okay, at least we got out of that one. One of motifs can really define runs in later floors, especially if it seems super gloom, it sucks. I can, I just don't think the negatives are that punishing. And what helps is that you know what it is beforehand, so you can kind of adjust if needed. It would be different if it's really random, then sometimes it's hard to pivot. But when you already know it's coming, you can kind of plan ahead, you know? I'm gonna commit to this, but I'm gonna wait for them to move. Next one is, actually... Let me do that just in case it's mimics. It is not, but that's fine. Oh, right, no knockback. Really? Had a pretty crazy end to a party run. Run, mid, infernal, attachment. Wow. That's a lot. Like getting all Magicites. Open new ways to play instead of always using the same pawns, same floors, seeing a mortification. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I just wish the I do wish the negatives were more punishing and more kind of force you to be a little bit more strategic on things. Or like ways that you couldn't actually deal with them. No, meaning like you don't have a way out. Like if you get a blind map, you can still kind of like you could what do you call it? Sight, you'll still get past it. If you get the gloom, you can still serenity, you know what I mean? Like certain ones where like you can't do anything with, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Or at least a lot more detrimental. Like one I would be so funny with is if you got like, you know, permanent misdirection for the entire floor. I mean, maybe that's brutal, but that would be kind of funny. Same. I don't think you should. It defeats the purpose of that one. It's supposed to be punishing, but you can just, you know, it's like going into a big room. You could sight or safety or not. So. Both these felt much better to use on my score run than my clear run. I utilize the effects to their fullest. Oh yeah, I imagine. That certainly makes sense. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually be excited to score in PT now. The way it's set up. May actually think about scoring PT. Would I like to know something about Devotion Pomader? Yeah, sure. That's okay. Yeah, you can tell me. Should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's kind of why I might like it more, because it's straightforward. It only transfigurations from Devotion. It's only transfiguration from Devotion motifs. Yes. You get the 2 transfigurations from them. That's the exit. Would I pick up a strength? Okay. I really like this floor design. Oh, you only get transfiguration from the Devotion. Oh, I see what you mean. Now I'm like, oh, okay. So if you use a Devotion, you're getting one of the thingies. Okay, that's what you mean. Got it. Okay, now that just finally clicked. As you guys were responding to it, I'm like, what did I miss? And then it's like, oh, okay. So it is a guaranteed floor wipe. Gotcha. Which it checks out because it seems like it's at the same drop rate as a Dread, which is very rare. So, yo, Hasuku, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? I said scoring, and then Hasuku shows up. Incredible. He saw the bat signal and showed up. What's up? How are you doing? How's your experience going? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What the hell? What in the hell? Succubus, I didn't ask for you. I want to ask you to the party. It's fine. I got vacation. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's really good info. Thank you for that info. I would not have come to that conclusion. So, which checks out why you can't use it on 8 into 9. Because you can't be a transformation for the boss. I cleared in a group, tried a bit of quantum. My solo run scoring has up to nice. Okay, cool. I did a regular clear and a score clear. I didn't realize it worked like that, so I did not. See, I learn something new every day. Gotta love that. That's why the community is great. People will just notice things, and I think it's fantastic. I don't know where to position you, ma'am. I think I'll go this way. Can't wait to use the devotion for it to be blocked by a treasure room with no time to fight it. Just blow it up. Okay, I guess we just go to the... Really? Do you aggro from there? No. That's enough of a line of sight, really? I guess so. Huh. Noted. How is that enough of a line of sight? And then, like, when you're trying to line of sight, like, abilities, they shoot right through you. That doesn't make any sense. There are a few spots in PT where LOS is really buggy. Like that one. Man, it's buggy in a good way. You're all alone. Can I stun you? I forget. Okay. Hey Karina, how you doing? Kinda good on time. I think 86 is my PB. I didn't update in the title. Not that I can see my freaking title. Because Twitch is weird. Warrior having 5 crit direct hits for burst is OP. Then if you get rotate, that reduces abilities. Yep. It's a beautiful thing, Jason. That move is so satisfying. Oh, you have a partial enrage, noted. Alright, Succubus, you're gonna have to come here because I need to pull something. I didn't get it, damn it. Do you think the invisible frog? Yes! Those are my favorite enemies, hands down. Like, I remember seeing them for the first time, Finn, and I couldn't believe my eyes that they put that kind of mechanic in the game. Because that is very different than what you expect in this game, you know? It's like, you have, like, being in 14 for so long, you definitely have, like, expectations into how you expect things to work in the game. Seeing that was, like, not only was it exciting to see, it's like, wow, this is really innovative, you know? Well, they should add sometimes when we're yeah. Exactly, precisely, yeah. So it got me really excited about that. I mean, I feel like the general level design of this content was very well done. Like there definitely was, like I mentioned that EO to some extent, like there definitely felt like there was a lot of care put into it. You can argue whether it was good care or bad care, but you can tell that there was some attention to detail that was put into Eureka Orthos. Here you feel like there definitely was an attention to detail, but also more just care. Like the enemy details are all very unique. A lot of them are just like things I've never seen before. The boss fights are great. The aesthetics of everything is good. Like it was really well. I've died to floor 10 boss on Gunbreaker 3 times now. Not sure if it's a lack of ether pool. I need to swap the warrior. You know what helped me for my run, Raven? Instead of trying to kill the ads completely, I actually went and opted to kill one ad and just dealt with the other 2 and mitigated. And that was the way I kind of got through with the lower ether pool. Alternatively, if you run with a Bark Bomb, the Bark Bomb can kill the ads for you. Kind of, like, for the most part. So that's also an option to take, just to run with Bark Bomb if you pick it up. Like, I would want to think you have a good chance of picking it up, but that's how I handled it. Like, you would kill one ad, leave the other 2, and then just mitigate for the rest of it. Because it was devastating with 3, it was a lot more manageable with 2. How do I like this? It's pretty good, Emotional Penguin. I'm having a good time. I literally just want to keep playing the game. Like, simply put. You got the hairstyle? Yo, let's go. Congratulations. Is it nice? What's the hairstyle? I don't even care for rewards, which is funny. Mortification. Hey Magic Trader, how you doing? Really like this one even if it already feels easier than the others. What's the consensus? Tank or DPS best one? I think if Finn is still here, he can give a better answer. I'm only tank only, so I couldn't tell you. Finn is done, I think, both at the moment, so may be more qualified for that question at the moment. Hairstyle's pretty, it's long, and it has underlights, so hair color highlights it. Ooh, interesting, okay. I was cycling mids and well and focus on next time. Thanks, yeah. Okay, I want to see this move. Also want to see if it goes through a wall. I think it does, doesn't it? Didn't Willow say it does? No, it doesn't. Okay, it just does that. Okay. Something is coming. Which I think is the Shinze. Whatever you feel most comfortable and select your best. I definitely would say though, one comment though, is that I would not currently feel comfortable with the DPS because the bosses are giving me a lot of trouble. I'll feel better on the I'll feel better about DPS if I get comfortable on the bosses. So I'm not quite there yet. So a new aura for the bad one-shot mechanics? What do you mean? Oh, not necessarily. I think a lot of the enemies have that aura when they're casting something. I haven't actually deciphered... It does mean something, but I haven't quite deciphered the general meaning of it, but you're right. There are a couple casts that do have that aura. I don't necessarily think it defines as the big baddie thingy. Because actually not all of them even have it. The birds don't have an aura when they're casting. Yeah, the birds that do the raid wide, the room wide, don't have that aura, I think. Yeah, it's a little inconsistent, you're right, because I was just thinking about that too. Bombs do it here too. I think when they're doing self-destruction, maybe. Oh, there's a room? No, that's not a room. Okay, let's see if you still do the same thing. It was like a front and then a back. No, it was a target here. And then a back. This is a party enemy. Designed for parties. See, that has an aura, but I mean, it probably one-shots you, but I don't know. Alright, quadruple, counting to 4. We can count to 4, right? That's a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. Run away. Big time. Run, 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 run. Okay, good. No, no. Come on, man. Every damn time. Gonna need Count Dracula for the Shinzes. 1. Ah ah ah. 2. Ah ah ah. 3. Ah ah ah. See, she's laughing too. Alright, let's get out of here. Why do sucker? Wish I knew the answer to that question. How do you feel about the difficulty compared to EO? So, to me, sometimes EO felt frustrating, Minako. Like I was frustrated at like some of the enemies, frustrated like how long it took to kill things. I would say I'm a lot less frustrated at PT. Some of the enemies are tricky. Like there are tricky enemies that I have to mine and everything. You know, it's not overly easy. I mean, it is easier for sure. But I have to put some attention to things too. Oh god. Oh, you turned. Holy moly. Okay, I went too early there. Nice. I don't like 410 boss tank because of needing AoE ads. I mean, it asks for a different skill from you, right? So that's just what it is. I think it's good. I think it's good to ask different things from you. But you have to go and break a rotation, a typical 1-2, you know, your typical raid rotation to make it work. I think it's fantastic. Well, I do want to do Project Oops a lot sooner now. And point being that Gim said, like, I can actually do that and record that a lot faster. Because I can just enter the checkpoints and do every 20 floors, so that's kind of nice. So you probably do see more Project Oops in the future. I think I fought the Troubadour, didn't I? Was that sound? I forgot what you did, if you did anything. I should actually position this way. Oh yeah, you're point blank, that's it. Right. Oops, 2, I did it again. I'll probably do a big video instead of just the swords this time. Managed to reach 700k on Picto from combining every single HP thing I could find, and I stood in a tiny little cone from an enemy in 71 and one-shot me, so I'm going to look forward to Project Ooze Redux. Yeah, dude. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, but I'll also be able to record that so much faster, so it'll be great. Maybe even go so far as just to dying to everything, like no mitigation, just keep it simple. No steal, no nothing, just go in, boom. So that'll be even better with the deaths. See if it kills the tank, you know? I like the design of this lion. Maybe because it's blue, can't say for sure, but I do like the design of the lion. Hey Tesla, not quite. This is not my actual solo file. This is still progression, but we're getting there. We're moving. What is the thing of the exit? I never checked it. Okay. I really like the design of these forests. This definitely is better to me than like Heaven on High. Even though this is basically Heaven on High. But the theme of it and everything, I like it a lot. I see practice. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Practice makes less time, if anything. At least presumably. It's so dilapidated and mysterious. I know, this is like something I would like to live in this, you know? Like if they had the walls that you can get for it for like housing, this would be good. As a deep dungeon noob, says Miss Siren, Roguelite TV, aka. Could you clarify what it means when it says you can't progress a certain point with party KOs on a file? What is that point? What is that point for PT? So, to try to explain it clearly, in all of the deep dungeons, you have like the story floors, and then you have the hard mode. So for Palace of the Dead, the hard mode is 101 plus. Heaven on High and EO and PT, it's 31 plus. So in the hard mode, you have to have 0 KO in the file to continue. So if you have like a full wipe and you duty fail, you cannot continue that file because it has a KO. And that kind of still counts for checkpoints too. So like if I started at 71 and then like died somewhere now, I cannot go back into this file. I have to make a brand new one because there's a KO to the file. Does that make sense? Aaron, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? How was the runs? Good to see you. Steven, if that doesn't make sense, let me know. I can explain it differently. Like, it certainly matters more for soloers because you have to have 0 KO to get the title, and you have to start from 1. For party and such, I feel like it's a little less important since you can just start a checkpoint, but, you know. So if you die at 24, you can't progress past 31. Yes, correct. If you die at 42, you can't pass... That's right. If you die at... Yeah. No, you can't... No, that's not entirely right. Hold on. Let me handle this line first. So, in terms of that scenario, if you die in 24, you can go back to 21, but you cannot go past 31, correct. If you die in 42, you have to go back to 31 because you cannot re-access that file. Unless you've already cleared 50. Is misleading as it means a party, not a single death? Well, yeah. I mean, it does say party KO, doesn't it? Yeah, you can't continue that file that you're on. Does that make sense? I don't know where that parked itself. Whatever. So you could reload the... Yeah, you can start at the 31 checkpoint and then start from there. When you reload the checkpoint, you're starting a fresh file. So you're not starting the file with a KO. You have to delete the file and redo the file. So essentially, if you have a party KO on the file, that file is dead. It cannot go anywhere past 31 at all until you wipe it out and start a brand new one. Dracula would live here. He got taste. Dude, I didn't see that. Okay. Just to see the last story floor as a hard barrier. A KO means duty fail and not a death into the raising. Yeah. But reaching checkpoint allows you to make a... Yes, correct. So, let me give another scenario. Let's say you start at 31, right? And you get to 52, and you wipe at 52, so now you have a party KO at 52. You don't have to go to 31 because you unlock the checkpoint at 51. So now you can go to 51 and start a new file at 51 because you got to that checkpoint. Hopefully that's clear. Time is getting a little dicey. And then follow-up question, how does Aether Pool work? Aether Pool is a measurement of your power. the higher your armor, the more HP you have, the more armed, the more damage you're doing. 2, 3. I mean, I guess it's like a 1% increase in your damage, but you do have far less HP if you have less armor. Oh, does it reset? Nope, it does not reset. So, okay. Example. Oh. Oh, I didn't see there were 2 of them. Example. Let's say you do 1 to 10, and you get like +3/+3, right? If you die before 10, that resets because it doesn't save the Aether Pole. If you go to 1 to 10, and you get +4/+4, and you clear 10, your armor is saved forever until you do like grips or something. And then you have to like, you know, whatever. But once you clear the floor, your armor is saved kind of quote-unquote permanently. They added the Meteor Centaur back. The lions are doing it now. They cry very loud. I don't have anything to really speed me up. Killing a boss locks your current Aether Pole. Yep. So is that clear? And again, if you're not understanding something, I don't mind re-explaining it. Or chat can even explain it better than I can in text. Okay. So you do have a 3rd attack. I wiped the 10 yesterday and reset the file and felt like an idiot because I lost some lucky Aether Pole. Sounds like I should have done yeah, I mean, if you wiped, it didn't matter because you couldn't save it regardless, so... Yo, Pale, thank you, I appreciate that. But it's okay, because... Wait, did you... Siren, did you die solo? Did you die solo to 10? Who did that? Yes? Yo, Pale, thank you for the raid. What's up, dude? Siren, you weren't streaming, were you? You weren't recording, were you? Because I am collecting a compilation of everyone that died on floor 10 solo. We have, like, literally almost 20 people. We're talking, like, the best runners in the community. Everyone has died to 10 solo. Everyone. Myself included. So... You did? If you have the clip... Pale, if you have the clip of you dying to 10 solo, please send it over to me. I very much would appreciate it. Because we can do something with that. I'm trying to put a video together with everyone. And again, and we're talking, guys, we're talking me, Meiji, Willow, Finn, Ross, Cog, Mirren, so on and so forth. Like you're talking the names that you're familiar with. Everyone died to it. So, it's great. Oh, and Jay Corazon, the one who got 4th place in the world race, he died to 10 too. On Warrior. So, everyone died. Thank you for the basic... Yeah, no problem. You're asking the right place for all that stuff, so... Ah! Okay. Getting jump scared is great. You know what's even worse about those lions? At least the apes in Eureka Orthos, you can hear them chest thump. These guys just like silently yell, you know? So be a little careful with that. Aurora did die. He's on Conjurer though. I mean, you give him a pass because he's on Conjurer. He just like, it's different for him, but he did die on 10 as well. I got the clip of him dying as well. Yep. A lowercase ah. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. You really hate how the 50 looks like? It's so scary? Says Spacebug. Okay. Aurora died as much as everyone combined. Took like 5 hours to clear it. Well, again, Aurora's in a completely different universe than us right now, so you can't blame him. I think it's far more impressive that he even got through, because I think that's better than anyone in the planet, so... Technically the cast animation sounds too, but it's not loud as a monkey. Well, you have to be close to hear it, you know? The difference is Aurora understood what to do, but the class isn't giving. Hey, I knew what to do. What are you talking about? I knew what to do. I didn't expect the result. I think killing ads is very 14, you know? Traditional 14. All incense do the same thing. Not all of them. So you have 3 incense junipers. You have one that's a floor wipe like a magicite. The other 2 do give you a fairy that fights with you like a demi-clone. But the difference is one of them also, in addition to it, will give you will reveal the entire floor to you. And you can see and it opens the exit immediately without killing anything. And the fairy itself will do like a witching and some damage. The other one is like a healer one, where it will double your HP. And then as a damage dealer, it will do damage and it will do a big AoE electrocution dot. So they do slightly different things, depending which one you got. Friendship with Une's over. Bayul has entered chat. Yeah. Maybe it's a feedback that should be relayed with the room line. AoE sounds could be increased. Honestly, Remedy, it's more just an adjustment. I think it's hilarious that it's not very obvious because it makes it more deadly, you know? Literally the definition of silent but deadly. That's kind of how I would define it as. Can I stun you? Oh, I could. But not answering the DMs, that's true. She's like 1099 stack on top of it. Yeah. To finally make one giant actual being. Dark 2? Oh, wow, that's fast. Wait, why did you use Dark 2? Oh, whatever, because I probably went behind. Alright, new boss time. Love seeing level 100 effects indeed. Yeah, it feels good to use it. You are sound? I missed the room. You are proximity. Okay. I don't know if I want to go back to do the room. Thank you, Miss Velvet. I'm excited to see what this boss is. My favorite boss in EO was the 90 boss, so I kind of have high expectations, but we'll see. The good thing I have a bark bomb too. Alright, first time on this boss. Let me see if I can figure it out. I have 2 raisings, so we'll see. Spark bomb. Ooh, that is a big ass arena. Okay. Oh, not as big anymore. Ow! Holy... I might good on the first parts of this mechanic. Oh, crap. Nope. Ooh. I'm not... Okay. I'm still not sure on those ones quite yet. At least I might lose the Vuln. Oh, I missed that one. Damn it. Those ones I'm not reading well at all. Four. No, I'm not. Okay. This is gonna require like a VOD review for me to get the reading. Oh, the loss of the target kills me. Okay. Safer back here. No. I need to base it on his... I jump, but... Backhand. Maybe more on the side. I'm gonna die to the next mechanic. More here. What? No, I didn't understand that one. I think I was just late on the thing. This is why there's no way I could have done this on DPS for myself.
Hey, nice to see you PP again.
Hi. Nope. Hi, one more time. Thanks, Jogo. Appreciate it. Except I only have the Mazer this time. Hopefully I can... I don't think I kill it now, but it's fine. Backhand. Maybe more in the actual backhand. Forehand. No. I need to watch a VOD for that one. Okay, at least I got Pog on 90. I need to like watch myself do that. I can't figure it out on the spot when I'm doing the thing. Okay, that is fine. Well played, thank you. I think I want to look at it right now for me. Miss Alchemy, thank you for the 49. Tank privilege, dude. It wasn't enough for me though, but Warrior Gaming, yo, thank you for the 49. I hope you're doing well, Miss Alchemy. I hope the rest of your. Did you go back in again, or are you gonna do that like another day? 81 to 90 set looks scary.